Hello everybody, SoCalThero here, welcoming you back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. Today we're going to be taking out the Kenworth 10680. We are out here in Roswell, New Mexico in the late afternoon. This run is going to take us all the way up to Albuquerque to another HMS machinery place. So this place must be done using this machinery and I'm returning it. We're going to be driving 244 miles. It's going to take us 4 hours and 30 minutes to do it. So we're going to go ahead and hop in the cab here, and we're going to start this truck right up. And let's go ahead and let the brake go. There we go. As you see, we got Nos sitting here in the seat next to us, and in real life right now, he's sitting about the same way next to me on my computer here. So we're going to go ahead and get this tractor back home to where it belongs, apparently. They're done with it here.
Get ready to turn left.
Okay, we'll turn left.
Turn left.
It's not really safe yet. We got 2 cars coming that way, and we're clear on this side, so just gotta wait for this truck, and then there's another Raptor behind him. We're gonna try to pull out, though. Hopefully they'll give us a break. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting I'm in a truck and not a car, where normally that would be enough space. So I hope your guys' week is off to a good start so far. I can't complain about mine. It's been pretty good for the most part. Let's go ahead and turn right here. I know this is the default truck. It's the Kenworth 10680. It's one of the original trucks that came with the game when the game first came out. It was between this and the Peterbilt. But I've been wanting to drive this truck again because I was like, you know, I don't ever get to drive it. But every time I go to try to drive it, there was no sound. And I was like, why is there no sound with some of my trucks? And there's other trucks that I have that are like that too, where there's no engine sound. And I finally got fed up with it with my last recording that I did, and I said, you know what, I want to drive this truck. I'm going to take a look and see what it is that might be conflicting with it. And it turns out, as of this recording, I have this mod. It's like real engines and sounds mod. I think it's for horns too. But when I took that mod off, and I assumed, I was like, well, that sounds pretty much what it probably is that mod. As soon as I turned that off, I got my sound back again from my engine in here, because it sounded like I was driving hybrid trucks or something, or electric ones rather. It had no engine sound whatsoever. You could hear the road and you can hear a few other things, but I think that mod is just not updated for like certain truck sounds, or it's just not updated in general. But Steam hasn't flagged it as like a out-of-date mod, so it's been going under the radar for me as like, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it, when really it's not. So we're out here on the road today. Looks like we're doing the speed limit already, and it looks like it's gonna drop. Well, it dropped there. It said 45. It says road work ahead. Okay.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Well, I'm turning right, so I guess I'm not following I'm not going into the road work either way. Looks like these guys are, just not me.
Turn right.
Okay, we are turning right. Hopefully they have a safe trip through that construction zone. What is this? Billy the Kid Historical Exhibit. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Right over there. I'll have to do a car run one of these days. And maybe we'll make a trip to the Billy the Kid Historic Center there. But while I'm climbing this hill, I'm going to go ahead and grab a screenshot for my thumbnail for you guys, and then I'll be right back after that. Alright, I'm back. I got my thumbnail. I don't know if I'm going to use that one or not, so we might make a second thumbnail stop, just because I didn't like the position of the truck. I was kind of like in the center of the lane because I was in the middle of making a turn, so who knows, maybe I'll catch more eyes with me looking like I'm on the wrong side of the road. And for those of you wondering, usually with the default trucks like this that SES has and not the mods, I only purchase one and I never purchase another one after that. So I have driven this truck multiple times and I have used it for my single player career. So if you can see it down there, it might be a little hard for smaller screens and mobile devices, but we have 69,403 miles on this truck. So I've used this truck quite a bit. Not as much as my Peterbilt, because that was the original truck that I had when I started working on this career mode for this profile. We are speeding really fast through here. Oh, no, now we're not. It was 55, now it's up to 65 again. There we go. Should be good at about there. Let's put our cruise control on, give my foot a little bit of a rest here. Like I say in my other episodes, I try to record a lot, so that way I can keep up with the schedule that I'm trying to obtain until when one day this does become a profession for me or a career. I can then kind of take my time and focus more on the schedule. Oh, I just ran a stop sign. Sorry. But I could focus on this, and I could focus on the quality and also the schedule as well to make sure I'm making it. I'll have a lot of extra time if I didn't have my other job too that it actually pays my bills and I have to do. Oh, I'm going too fast. Oh, he's not going to turn around. Thank you. Just realized I'm supposed to be doing 55 and I'm doing 65. But cut me a break. Let's see. Yeah, he didn't turn around. We're okay. Woo. Oh, auto save there. We seem to be going pretty good here. It says we're going to arrive at night, so this is going to turn into a night run. Says we should get in at about 8:33 p.m. at our current pace, which is pretty good because it said originally we were going to be in just before 9. So it looks like we're making some pretty good progress here. I get a lot of people that ask why don't I use like a modded profile, and the simple answer is I don't want to. I have 3 profiles for my American Truck Sim game. I have this one that I use for recording only. I have another one that is for Truckers MP because you can't really have mods for Truckers MP, so I try to use that profile for that game. I call it that game even though it is American Truck Simulator. It's just multiplayer instead. I need to slow down. Everybody else is driving the speed limit and I'm just speeding all the way up here. Alright, let's go ahead and try to get back up to our traveling speed here near the speed limit. But yeah, I have that profile for Truckers MP, and I would like to do more Truckers MP. It's just that you don't see any AI traffic, so it's not a whole lot of fun when you're sitting there driving around and there's no AI traffic. Looks like we got a light coming up here. Man, this sun is really like shining into my screen. I apologize to you guys for that if it looks like it's some sort of the brightness or something, but yeah, it's just right into my windscreen here, into my windshield. That was nice. They changed it over as soon as we got here. Go through this construction zone. Must be just the angle I'm facing at towards the sun. It must be like right in its view here. Definitely it'd be a visor or sunglasses moment at this point in time because that's blinding as hell. But yeah, I have that second profile for Truckers MP, and then I have a third one that is even more further progressed than this one. I've had it since I've gotten this game when I first won it from the stream that I watched, and it's been I would use that profile, but that one means a lot to me because 1, it's further along than this one, 2, I've had it for so long, and 3, that profile uses my real name. So, and as you guys know, I do value my privacy, so I try not to mention or show off what my real name is. So that is the whole reason behind not using one of those other 2 profiles that I have. This one, at least, it says Thero on it, so it's the name that you guys know me by, and it also is already leveled up pretty close to my original profile, so I figured why use anything else. This one I worked hard for. I played this profile for a long time off camera too, just to establish my company so I can buy a lot of trucks and garages and make enough money so that way I didn't have to worry about money if I ever got new trucks to download or if I wanted to change out configurations. gonna have to slow down for this. This is really a sharp turn for a truck. My Evo wouldn't have a problem with it. In fact, I would enjoy taking that turn at a pretty high rate of speed in my Evo, but not in this truck. Not with that tractor on the back. I end up tipping over going that fast. Alright, looks like we're getting north on the 25 now. I would check to see how far we are from here, but I'm pretty sure we're still a ways out because, I mean, it's still sunny. The job is supposed to end, or we're supposed to arrive when it gets dark, or when it's already dark, rather, so we'll kind of keep our eye out on that. Is there a clock on the dash? Oh yeah, there is a clock. Yeah, it says it's, oh, it's 7 to, oh, okay, so we're about an hour out, hour and a half out, because it says it's 7 p.m. and last I checked, it said we were progressing at about 8:30 to 8:40 p.m. is when we were expected to arrive. But now that we're on a highway, depending on how long we're on it, let's see here on the GPS. Looks like we're going to be on it for a while. We'll be able to do 75 and, you know, put our foot down and make up some time here that we lost when I had to slow down for those cars. Then again, the GPS might have calculated that stop sign that I ran and was calculating for me actually stopping at it instead of just blowing through it. Oh, that was bad. Luckily I didn't get caught, and luckily I didn't hurt anybody doing that. But now that it's 7, even though it's bright out in the game for 7, oh my god, those frames. That was a lot of frame droppage with just turning my head. Holy cow. But now that we're out here, we're gonna make up some good time. We'll just do 75. That's pretty fast for this truck, especially with the cargo we have. Probably shouldn't even be doing 75, but it is what it is. We're gonna get over because it looks like the trucks ahead of us are driving actually smart and not so fast. Let me see how far it says. Yeah, it still says we're on track for 8:35 p.m. I don't know, I do this in real life too, but whenever I need to set my GPS to get somewhere, I always use the clock of it as like, or like the estimated time of arrival as like a race. For those of you that drive, do you guys do that too? Like you see the time and you're like, I bet you I could beat that time. Like whenever I go somewhere that I'm not familiar with and I have to GPS to it, it's one thing. But when I'm leaving from there to go home and I'm like, okay, I just need to find the freeway and then I know my way from the freeways, I'm like, I bet you I can make it home a little bit sooner than what the GPS is telling me I'm going to. So I take it as a challenge. Now, I'm not saying to go fast and speed and try to race yourself in time to get there, but I am saying, like, do you ever look at it and go, I think I could beat that, and then you try to, like maybe you don't hit traffic, or maybe you speed but not excessively, I want to say. This is a safer way to say it. I'm not trying to promote speeding or any kind of traffic violations. As I'm braking them right now, I'm doing 75 and a 65. I'm trying to keep that momentum going. I'm just assuming we're slowing down for the city we're coming into right now. I need to be mindful, though, to make sure there's no cops ahead of me. I know there's none behind me because I've been making pretty good progress. Yeah, from what I can tell anyways. And I don't actually, you know what, I should slow down. I don't want to get dinged for it because I am driving on my truck book app, so I am driving for Northern Logistics, and if I do get dinged for it, it's going to show up there and everybody's going to see I got a speeding violation. I try not to do that.
Keep right and then keep left.
Keep right and then keep left. Okay, that doesn't make any sense, but okay. Got me coming into this car. Oh, I have to get off. That's, now it makes sense. That was a little confusing. That was some last minute changing. Woo. I keep right and then left, and I was like, well, I don't know what you mean by that. I saw the road like kind of slanted right and then back left, so I was like, oh, maybe that's what she means. Man, that sun is just right in our face. It's 7:30 p.m. The sun shouldn't be that bright. It should be setting already. Alright, we'll just stay in this lane here until it tells us to get out of it. Put our cruise control on again. We'll do 3 over. Gotta be
Keep
safe.
right, and then exit right.
Oh, never mind. We have to exit. Okay. Well, we're exiting.
Exit right.
Yep. We are exiting, and then we gotta turn left. Ooh, we got a green up
Keep
here.
left, and then
And no, we
turn
don't.
left.
Gonna have to Jake brake.
Turn left.
Just to make it there safely without destroying our brakes. Alright, how far out is the drop from the highway? It's a little ways, but it looks like it's right there. Yeah, this sun is just shining right in our eyes. I thought it was going to be dark by the time we got there, but that's not the case. In fact, I think we're going to... I mean, it's what? It's 7:45 right now, so... I think we made some pretty good time by speeding like the way we did, but... I didn't think we'd make up that much time if we did. Yeah, it's just up ahead here. Granted, I see a lot of red lights. Holy cow. Oh, man. Hopefully they're synchronized to where I can make the next one. And there's a train coming through, too. There's the train up ahead. I'm going to have to wait for the train. Trying to make this next green though. Dang it! I knew it.
Go straight on.
I knew I wasn't gonna make it. Alright, let's speed up here just a little bit. There we go. There's a police cruiser right there. You know what? I wanted to do this when I did my episode with the Mac Anthem with the UCLA paint livery. I could have sworn I saw a LAPD skin. I'm curious to see if maybe there's an Albuquerque skin over here and not just the state police, like the highway patrol. Let's see. We're gonna really snap our neck here. We're gonna break some necks trying to look and see. It says police on it. City of Albuquerque. Wow, it does have that. That is
Right.
cool.
And then turn
As I almost smashed into that pole. That is really neat.
Turn
So I'm
right.
pretty sure I did see an LAPD theme livery for that car, that
turn
Explorer.
left.
That's really cool. He was able to upgrade that, so it would have that much
You
more
have
detail
arrived
in
at your
it.
destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Okay, this is the difficult parking, but I'm in a bigger trailer. I have to swing out wide for this thing. Yep, and I'm hitting the wall. Let's pull this back out again. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this drop off. This thing's going to be tight. I'll swing it out. Man, this is not good. I'm just going for when it's considered good right at this point. Let's see. Is that considered good? No. Dang it. I figured it wouldn't be. Oh, that's good. Okay, well, that's ugly as can be, but it's getting it done. Whoops, let's turn our truck back on. Let's turn those lights off. There we go. Yeah, that's probably one of my worst drops, but it's gonna have to do because this is tough as hell to do. Well, let's go ahead and uncouple the trailer here. And I'm just gonna take that as a win. So we took a crawler tractor from Roswell to Albuquerque, New Mexico. We drove 201 miles. It took us 4 hours and 10 minutes to do it. And we consumed 49.9 gallons of fuel. We earned $20,507 and we earned 505 XP. So it was a little bit of a longer run, but we got paid out pretty good for it. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this episode of American Truck Simulator. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought. And until next time, take care.